Hey everybody, so first impressions are huge, and I wanted to talk to you about a really cool project that I've done that is scalable, that you can put at the front of your funnel as far as like a lead magnet or something that is really impressive and gets them to go further down the funnel. And so it starts everything off with a good foot forward. And so anyway, let's get started. So generally what you're doing is you're paying for a lot of attention, right? So you're paying for ads and you want people to come to your first page and be blown away and think that you're the coolest person ever, right? So generally what you want is their email at first, because that's like the opening mouth of your funnel, right? You want to get as many people here as possible and then worry about things further down. So right up here, maybe you're asking for money. But up front, you want to collect as many emails as possible because you can do other things down the road with them with that. So anyway, so you want something here at the top of your funnel that is totally scalable. Like 100,000 people tomorrow could go through this and get through your funnel. So that's what I'm talking about today. And so generally you want their email, and you can do so you get their email and then they go to the next page and do something that's cool, right? And learn more about it. So one of the projects that I've done is with a software called WebMerge. And what you can do is ask them a few questions and whatever their data input can be. And then it can export a PDF customized to whatever you're doing. So I've done this before with solar quotes. So like somebody could put in their monthly kilowatt usage or whatever, and then exports how many panels they would need and a quote right on the spot. And the way that is if you have an Excel sheet with all the formulas, it just takes the inputs, goes in and puts them all in and plugs it in and then exports a PDF. And then it just sends it to them. So first you get their email and you send them the guide or the form, a link to the form. But then what you can do is on the next page just say, hey, if you want to do it right now, I'll do it right now. So essentially you're sending them this page in an email in case they want to do it later. But the thank you page for submitting it or whatever is just do it now if you want. And so anyway, on this page, they're entering these inputs, and then an Excel sheet does a cool calculation and then tells them, all your fancy stuff. And then this is teeing up the sale for right here. Okay, so this might be hard to think about for what your business is, but I promise you it can work for your business. So solar, I've seen it work. I just worked with a trucking company where they have, they say they can save trucking companies like $5,000 in their first month just by making things a little bit more efficient. And so what we did is we put some calculator together and they put in their some information about their company, and then it just tells them, essentially we can save you in this area approximately this much, and almost like when you go get your car's oil and your car checked on, they you say you're in the red here, you're in the yellow here, and you're in the green here, so that's good. We can create any sort of PDF based off of calculations based off of some inputs. So that's really cool. And another thing that you can do is that I've done before is ask them. I've done a book recommendation engine, so it's based off of Excel, a Google Sheet actually. But what it does is they enter a few questions about themselves, about what books they like, and then it goes in and it uses those answers and does some cool calculations, and it's the black box. It does some cool stuff that I can worry about, and then exports them, not a PDF in this case, but it sends them an email saying, here are the top 3 books that we recommend you would like based off of your answers, and here's some information about them. And then that tees up for another thing down the road. So once they get a book recommendation, it's kind of like getting my email list growing, and then I have them to talk to them about other things. So it says, thanks for your book recommendation, have you checked out this or whatever else. You have their email at that point, and then you're not paying, because this costs money. You're not paying for their attention. You can just email them. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this. This is a really fun project, and it's all based on WebMerge and Excel and Google Sheets, all these different things. But essentially, you want a super awesome lead magnet that impresses them and gets them to trust you and build confidence in what you're doing. And I can help you with that. And I love these projects. It's actually really, really fun for me to figure out all this stuff. And anyway, I'd love to talk to you about what we could do for your business and just kind of see what kind of things we could come up with, whether it's a book recommendation, a customized solar quote type of thing, or whatever else. I love just kind of brainstorming, and we could come up with something cool. So let me know what you think, and that's all I have to say about this. So thanks.